Reincarnation between history and cosmic spirituality. Reincarnation is a concept that runs through the history of humanity, present in various religions, philosophies, and cultural traditions. The belief in the rebirth of the soul in a new body after death has fascinated many civilizations over the centuries, finding confirmation in multiple worldviews. In some of these traditions, reincarnation is seen as a cycle that allows the soul to evolve through successive experiences, while in others, it is seen as a punishment or an opportunity for growth. This phenomenon is intertwined with theories of cosmic energy, which are explored today in numerous spiritual growth philosophies, which see the universe as an energy field in which each individual is connected to the whole. The origins of reincarnation date back to ancient times and are witnessed in many cultures and religions. The first traces of reincarnationist beliefs are found in ancient India, particularly in Hindu and Buddhist religions. Hinduism, one of the oldest religions, has a cyclical view of existence. According to this tradition, the soul, Atman, is immortal and subject to a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, known as samsara. Karma, or the actions performed during one life, determines the quality of the next existence. A person who accumulates good deeds reincarnates in a better life, while a person who commits negative acts may reincarnate in a lower form. The ultimate goal of the soul is enlightenment, moksha, which is achieved when the individual is liberated from the cycle of samsara. Buddhism, which gained ground in India around the 6th century BC, shares the concept of reincarnation, but views it in slightly different terms. The Buddha taught that suffering, dukkha, is an inevitable condition of human life, and that only by freeing oneself from desire and attachment can one attain nirvana, or enlightenment and liberation from the cycle of rebirth. According to Buddhism, the soul does not exist permanently, but is rather a flow of energy and consciousness that transforms from life to life. In ancient Egypt, although reincarnation was not conceived in the same way as in Hinduism, there were beliefs related to the possibility that the soul could be resurrected. The concept of rebirth was linked to life after death, with the Ka and Ba, two elements of the soul, living beyond physical death and going through trials and judgments, such as the weighing of the heart, to determine the fate of the soul. In Greece, the philosopher Pythagoras and later Plato advocated the concept of reincarnation. Pythagoras, in particular, believed that the soul was immortal and reincarnated in different bodies through a long cycle of existences to progressively purify itself. Plato, in Phaedo, one of his dialogues, speaks of reincarnation as a passage of the soul from one body to another, emphasizing the importance of knowledge as a tool for purifying the soul. Even the Celtic and Druidic traditions, while not monolithic, contained beliefs of a reincarnationist nature. The ancient Celts believed that the soul was immortal and that, after death, it passed into a new body, beginning the cycle of life again. Today, the concept of reincarnation is not only a religious or philosophical belief, but is intertwined with modern theories of cosmic energy. Contemporary philosophies of spiritual growth, such as esoteric, New Age, and even some currents of quantum physics, see the universe as a field of energy, where everything is connected and every form of life is part of a larger cosmic design. According to these visions, the soul, or consciousness, is a flow of energy that never dies, but continually changes form. In this context, reincarnation becomes a mechanism of spiritual evolution. Each life is an opportunity to grow, learn, and experience. The energy that makes up the universe is considered to be interconnected at a profound level, so much so that an individual's consciousness is not separate from the cosmic energy that pervades everything. In this sense, the soul that reincarnates is never truly separated from the whole, but continues to come back into play in a continuous cycle of existence that helps it to purify and evolve. Philosophies that deal with cosmic energy, such as those derived from quantum physics, suggest that energy, matter, and consciousness are all connected in an interdependent system. According to some contemporary thinkers, reincarnation is not only about the passage from one life to another, but also about the way in which the vital energy of an individual merges and reappears in the cosmos as part of a great universal design. One of the most fascinating and well-documented stories of reincarnation is that of an English woman who recalled a previous life in Ireland, a story that has received a great deal of attention in paranormal and spiritual research circles. The story begins in the 1950s, when a woman named Bridie Murphy, living in the United Kingdom, began to manifest memories of a past life that could not be explained by her current existence. Bridie, under hypnosis, recounted a series of very precise details about her previous life, including her name, her home and family, a village in Ireland, and even the fact that she had died young. What made the case extraordinary was that the details the woman provided during the hypnosis sessions matched with astonishing accuracy the life story of a 19th century Irish woman whom no one could have known, not even the woman herself, before she was subjected to hypnosis. In her past life narrative, Bridie remembered having had children and, upon returning to her present consciousness, felt a deep emotional connection to them. When the woman began to search for these people, she discovered that an Irish family, who exactly matched the description of those who had been her children in a previous life, still existed, and that they, now elderly, had had a mother who had died young. She began to gather more detailed information and went to Ireland, where she recognized the places of her memories and was able to meet her 2 surviving children, now almost 90 years old. Together, they remembered moments of their childhood and became convinced that this was their real mother. The story of Bridie Murphy became a case of great interest for those who studied reincarnation and past life memory. Although criticized and skeptical by some, it opened an interesting debate on the possibility that the memory of a past life can resurface in the memory of another person through phenomena such as regressive hypnosis. This case has raised questions about the mechanism of reincarnation, the connection between previous lives and the current one, and the mysterious link between individual consciousness and the universe. Reincarnation is a topic that has intrigued and fascinated people for millennia. Whether seen as a cycle of spiritual growth, a punishment, or a chance for redemption, reincarnation is a concept that continues to permeate many religions and philosophies. Ancient civilizations, such as those of India, Greece, and Egypt, developed their own versions of this phenomenon, while modern theories intertwine it with concepts of cosmic energy, spiritual evolution, and universal interconnectedness. Studies are underway that, starting from the assumption that reincarnation is a fact and focusing on the role of cosmic energy, try to identify which mechanisms activate this process and which instead, as in some documented cases, allow the protagonists to remember their past lives with sufficient clarity. Bridie Murphy's story adds another dimension to this question, raising fascinating questions about the possibilities for the soul to continue its journey through time and space, binding past, present, and future into a single cosmic energy.